effort tonight, and I would imagine you're feeling like that was one you needed to come put out tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Kashner for them was just throwing gas all game. He was throwing 100 miles an hour with filthy sliders, so he was a handful for us tonight, and I was just trying to go out there and match him and keep us in the game.
And you did absolutely that. What was working for you?
Had pretty good command today, pretty good slider going today that I was able to throw, inside and back foot to the righties, and was able to make some pitches.
Seemed like you're also able to get ahead early in the count to a lot of hitters tonight. Seemed like a plus and worked out well.
Right. I mean, that enabled me to get through the seventh there with not too many pitches, and that's always the plan, to try to establish the count in your favor and try to finish it.
Skip was telling me earlier, you guys have a veteran group of guys on the bench tonight. They all came through. Jerry comes up with a nice hit. Skip played well in the starting role, and then you got Mark Ellis with driving in that winning run.
Yeah, I mean, Mark is always so solid. Probably the best situational hitter we have. And Jerry's been having great at bats, hitting the ball hard, and nothing's been falling for him. So it was nice to see him get a big knock today and score. Skip plays hard, grinds it out. So those guys are key.
Lastly, turning the spotlight back to you, I'd imagine this is the type of performance you can build on going into the weeks to come.
Yeah, I've been working hard with Rick Honeycutt in the bullpen, and trying to iron out the mechanics. And tonight it felt good. It's paid off a little bit.
Thanks, Cap.
Thanks.
What was that the big difference in mechanics?
I'm not going to go into specific details, but just enabling me to get my arm in a good, repeatable position and get good late action on the baseball.
As far as confidence, Chris, you pitched well enough to keep your team in games, obviously, but for you to be pretty much throwing up zeros, what does that do for you confidence-wise?
Yeah, I mean, it's just great to be out there, in that 80 to 100 pitch area where I haven't been too much this year, and pitching into the 6th, 7th inning. So for me, that was a lot of fun, and pitching later in the game, and something to build off.
You think that tonight the word will finally get out, stop trying to run on Puig in right field?
Yeah.
You had a front row view for that throw.
Yeah, it was a beautiful throw. I mean, he's got a great arm, and they were being aggressive. He had to make a perfect throw, and he did, as he often does.
You mentioned you have a very veteran established club. Now you're bringing in another guy. Kind of awkward at this point in the year?
I don't think so. I mean, everyone has a lot of respect for the way Michael Young plays, and he's, I think, exactly the kind of guy you want around here. Late in the season, he's another guy who's a great situational hitter, a great clutch hitter throughout his career. So he can only make us better.
Pretty good September column.
Yeah, that's probably as good as you're going to find.
Just finished August with 23 wins as a team, best in the franchise division of the 50s. How has this team kept it going for as long as this run's been going?
Well, I mean, I look at the clutch hitting late in games has been great, but really it's been the pitching. The bullpen has been outstanding. Watching the starters, especially our top 4 guys with Greinke, Kirsch, Ryu, and Ricky Nolasco, they've been basically lights out. So, it's no secret. Pitch good and hit good in the clutch, you're going to win.
Do you feel any extra pressure to work on it after they acquired Lopez?
After they acquired Lopez? I mean, there's always pressure in the sense that there's always someone ready to take your spot if you're not getting it done. So the only pressure is me just trying to keep up with these other guys and give us a chance to win.